Students, today the topic of discussion is binary decoders, in which first of all we will see that basically what are the binary decoders, and after that we will see what are the types of the decoders, and in which we will discuss the 2 to 4 line decoder, 3 to 8 line decoder. It's also 4 to 16 line decoder. So first of all we will see that what is the binary decoder. So basically decoders, it is a combinational circuit that is used to convert n bits of binary number into a combination of 2 raised to the power n or less than of it, and having the unique and separate output lines, that is known as the digital decoder or the binary decoder. In binary decoders we have the n input lines, and at the output we have the 2 raised to the power n output lines. That output lines may be equal to 2 raised to the power n, or may be equal or may be less than to that of the 2 raised to the power n, but it cannot be greater than the 2 raised to the power n. In simple words, we say that binary decoders, it are used to decode a binary codes, and it is the reverse of the binary encoders. And the binary encoders, we will discuss binary encoders in the next lecture. There is also an input that is known as the enable input, and this enable input can enable or disable the whole circuit. So this enable input can be high, or it may be the active high, or it may be the active low. So what is meant by the active high? So when the enable input is high, then it means that the decoder is high, and when this active high is low, then the circuit is disabled. The next one is the active low. So what is the active low? When enable input is low, the decoder is enabled. So basically these two are the enable inputs, these two are the working of the enable input. So here we are having a binary decoder in which you may see this, at the input side we are having the n input lines, and at the output side we are having the 2 raised to the power n output lines, and here is also an enable input. So we will see whether we have to make it active high or the active low. Basically binary decoder converts the coded information from one form to the other form, or you may say that from one code to the another code, or from one format to the another format. In other words, you may say that data may be decoded by decoders same like data encoded by the encoder in terms of the reverse operation, and about encoders we will discuss in the next lecture. A decoder, it generates the minterms, and minterms are the product of input, which means that decoder is made up of AND gate and the NOT gate. Remember this, when we have the minterms, means that we are having the sum of products, then we have the AND gate and the NOT gate. So it can be designed using the NAND gates, only NAND gates, considering the output of decoder will be the invert of AND gate decoder. If we say that what will be the number of AND gates that are used, so the number of AND gates that are used is equal to the number of output lines. How many output lines we are having, then that will be the number of AND gates that we have to use. The NOT gate is used for inverting each input line, so that the quantity of the NOT gate depends upon the input lines. Each minterm is associated with a unique set of binary inputs. When that specific combination of binary input is applied to the decoder, the concerned output is set to high or low depending on the gate that we are using, and the gate that we are using, that may be the AND gate or that may be the NAND gate. Now we will see that what are the types of decoders. Then there are most commonly used decoders are the first one is the 2 to 4 line binary decoder, then 3 to 8 line decoder, and after that 4 to 16 line decoder. So first of all we will discuss the 2 to 4 line binary decoder. So here is the 2 to 4 line decoder, in which we are having the number of inputs are 2. So 2 raised to the power n, it means 2 raised to the power 2, as there are 2 number of inputs, So at output side we have the 2 raised to the power 2, that is equal to the 4 output lines. So that's why here we are having the 2 inputs, that is A and B, 1 enable input, and at the output side we are having the 4 output lines. So it means that the input is in the binary format. So when we are having the 2 inputs in the binary format, then we may have the 4 possible combination of inputs. And what will be the 4 combinations of input? That may be the 0 0, 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. So for each of these combinations there is a separate output line which goes high or low when the inputs are applied. There is an active high enable input which can enable or disable this whole circuit. Here you see that we are having 2 inputs AB and the combination may be 0 0. So let's suppose if it is 0 0, then it means it will specify that output that will be goes high. So we have to see what output will go high by having 0 0 here. So we will see it in the next slide. So before this, first of all we have the construction of 2 to 4 line decoder using the AND gates, using the basic gate. So in this decoder, for a specific binary input combination, the specified output line gives 1 and all the other output lines become 0. So now see this, we are having AND gate. It means and the output of AND gate will be high when the both input have the high output. When the both inputs are high, then the output will be high. But if any of the input is low, then the output is low. So keep this in your mind and we will make the truth table of this. So now when we have that specific input combination, then the specific output line, it will comes to the 1 and the other output lines become 0. So now we see the truth table of it, and here you see that the truth table of 2 to 4 line decoder using AND gate is given below. Here first one is the enable input, and after that we are having the 2 inputs. First of all, let's suppose we are having enable input 0 and there may be 0 or 1 at input A and B 0 or 1 at input B. It means that if enable input is 0, then we have not considered about this input, because the output will be 0 if the enable input is 0. Then there may be 1 1, but if there is 1 1, but if the enable input is 0, then the output is 0. Now we see this, the enable input is 1 and the input combination is 0 0. So the D naught is 1 and the other 3 outputs is equal to 0. Now again enable input is 1 and we are having the combination 0 1, then it means D1 output line is 1, it is active, and the other are at active low. Next combination is 1 0, so the D2 is high and the other are low, and the last one combination is 1 1, in which we see this D0, D1 and D2 are low while the D3 is 1. So here you have seen that there is one input is the enable input and the other inputs are the AB inputs, and the outputs are D0, D1, D2 and D3. If the enable input is 0, then whether there may be any kind of input here 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, 1 1 may be here, output will always be 0. And after that you have seen this truth table. Now when we get the Boolean expression for that, then we have the D0 is equal to A complement B complement, and that is equal to M0, the min term is M0. D1 is A complement B and that is the M1. D2 is AB complement, that is equal to M2. D3 is AB, that is equal to M3. You see this D0 is equal to A complement B complement. See from this here. Here D0 is 1 when A complement B complement. D1 is what? D1 is A complement B. Here it is 1, so A complement B. D2 is AB complement, and D3 is AB. So that's why we have written this here. Now when we implement this circuit by using 2 NOT gates and 4 AND gate for each minterm as shown in the figure. Here you see A, B and 1 is the enable input. So enable input must be high in every case. So by using this expression we get the implementation of that expression here. Here is the D0, D1, D2 and D3. So you see this, each of these outputs represent a minterm M0, M1, M2 and M3, which makes it easy to implement any Boolean function with 2 variables, and those 2 variables are A and B. Enable is applied to every AND gate. Whenever enable is 0, then all output lines will be 0, and we have seen this in the truth table. Now let's suppose we are having an example, and in this example we have to implement a half adder by using a decoder. So basically half adder, its Boolean function can be implemented by using 2 to 4 line decoder. So if you remember this, that the half adder, in half adder sum is equal to A complement B plus AB complement, that is the exclusive OR gate, and it is also the summation of M1 plus M2, and the carry is AB, that is equal to the M3. So when we implement it, then here is the 2 to 4 line decoder. 2 inputs are here A and B, and 1 is the enable input. Then you see this, here we are having M1 and M2 for sum. So here we are having the output D0, D1, D2 and D3. As we are having M1 and M2, so it means D1 and D2 will be the outputs we get here, and both are ORing with each other, both are having OR with each other. So here we have the OR gate and sum is here. Now you see what is carry. Carry is equal to M3 AB. So AB is here at D3, so that is equal to the carry output. So basically here we have made a circuit of half adder by using a 2 to 4 line decoder. So next we see that the construction of 2 to 4 line decoder by using only NAND gates. So basically what is the NAND gate? NAND gate is basically the invert of AND gate. So using NAND gate instead of AND gate in decoder will invert the output of the decoder. Means where by using the AND gate we have 1, but if we are using the NAND gate, then there we have the 0 output. For a specific combination of input signal, a separate output line will give 0 instead of 1, and the all other outputs will be 1. So the truth table for 2 to 4 line decoder using NAND gate is here, and in this the enable, one is the enable input and the other 2 inputs are A and B, and D0, D1, D2 and D3 are the output lines. So here you see this, when the enable input is 0, then we have D0, D1, D2 and D3, all 4 outputs will be equal to 1, as it is the invert of AND gate. Now in the next 4 combinations we have the enable input 1. So first of all we are having the 0, 0. When we are having the 0, 0, then D0 is 0 and the other inputs will be other outputs will be high. When we have the combination 0, 1, then D1 will be 0 and the D0, D2 and D3 will be 1. In next combination we have 1, 0, in which G2 will be 0, the output D2 will be 0 and the other outputs D0, D1 and D3 will be 1. And in last input both inputs are high, both are 1, 1. Then D3 will be 0 while D0, D1 and D2 will be equal to 1. So according to this truth table we get the Boolean expression for this as D0 complement is equal to A complement B complement, D1 complement is equal to A complement B, D2 complement is equal to AB complement and D3 complement is equal to AB. So when we implement it by using the NAND gates, then the implementation will be such as this, and here at the output side you see this, every output is having a bubble, or you may say that a NAND gate is here, so we will get the output here. And in this case we are also using 2 NOT gates, and 4 NAND gates. This decoder produces 0 on a separate output line for a specific binary input combination. Now we will discuss the 3 to 8 line decoder. So this decoder have the 3 inputs. You may see this A, B and C. So 2 raised to the power n, it means 2 raised to the power 3, that is equal to the 8. So the 8 output lines will be here. So 3 binary inputs means that there are the 3 different output combinations of inputs, and for each combination of input there is a separate output line to respond. As we are having the 3 inputs here, A, B and C, one input is the enable input, and at output side we are having D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6 and D7. This 3 to 8 line decoder is also known as the binary to octal decoder because it converts binary format into the octal number, where each output line represents a number in the octal system. So now we will construct a 3 to 8 line decoder by using the AND gates. So for a specific input combination, a single output line goes 1 and all other outputs become 0. So its schematic diagram and the truth table we will see here. So here is the truth table in which we are having one enable input, and while other 3 inputs are A, B and C, and the output side we are having D0 to D7, that are the outputs, and total 8 outputs are here. So here see, at the first we are having 0 enable input, then any of the combination of inputs here the output will be equal to 0. Now in the all rest of the combinations we are having the enable input is equal to 1. So see this, when we are having a combination 0 0 0, then D0 is 1 and all other outputs are 0. When we have 0 0 1, then D1 is equal to 1 and all other outputs are equal to 0. In the next combination we are having 0 1 0, here D2 is 1 and all other combinations all other outputs are equal to 0. In next we are having 0 1 1, so here D3 that is equal to 1 and all other outputs are equal to 0. In next combination we are having 1 0 0 and here D4 is 1 and all other outputs are equal to 0. Next 1 0 1, here D5 is 1 and all other outputs are 0. In next combination we are having 1 1 0 and here D6 is 1 and all other outputs are equal to 0. And in last we are having 1 1 1, then the D7 output is 1 and all other outputs are equal to 0. So by using this truth table we will get the Boolean expression as, so D0 is equal to A complement B complement C complement, D1 is A complement B complement C, D2 is A complement B C complement, D3 is equal to A complement B C, D4 is equal to A B complement C complement, D5 is equal to A B complement C, D6 is equal to A B C complement and D7 is equal to A B C. Now when we implement it by using AND gate and NOT gates, then we have the schematic diagram for this is as here. So by using the AND gates as well as the NOT gate and one enable input, we get this implementation. So each output represents a minterm and therefore it can be used to implement any Boolean function of the 3 variables. We can also implement the 3 to 8 line decoder by using 2 to 4 line decoders. So how we can implement 2 to 4 line decoders here? You may see this. We have to use the 2 to 4 line decoder and with the enable inputs, and here you see this, for one we have the enable invert of enable input and in other we uses the direct enable input. The two inputs are here AB, and first one we are having the 2 to 4 line decoder and 4 outputs are here D0 to D3, and here we are having again 2 inputs AB, one enable input, and the 2 to 4 line decoder from D4 to D7 we are having this. Now the question arises here, why we are taking the invert of enable input here and here we are taking the direct of enable input. It means that for the upper decoder we are using enable input as 0 and for the lower 2 to 4 line decoder we are having it as 1. So the reason behind this is this: the enable input will be taken as the input of the most significant bit. So when enable is 0, then the upper decoder will be enabled and the output D0 to D3 will be generated based on the combination of input A and B. And when the enable input is 1, then the lower decoder will be turned on and the output D4 to D7 will be generated based on the input A and B. See this? When we are having 0 here, then this decoder will work because here we are having 1, but here we are having 0, so it will not work. The output will be 0. When we have 1 here, then here we get 0 enable input, so it will not work, and this 2 to 4 line decoder will work. So that is explained here in this slide. So now here is a homework for you, in which you have to implement any circuit by using 3 to 8 line decoder. Now we will discuss the 3 to 8 line decoder using a NAND gate. So for a specific combination of 3-bit binary input, a single output of 8 lines will give 0 and all other output lines will produce 1. So first of all, we will see the truth table of the 3 to 8 line decoder, in which E is the enable bit and A, B, C are the input lines and D0 to D7 are the output lines. So it will totally invert of the previous truth table, in which we have using the AND gate, but here we are using the NAND gate. So at first we enable input is 0 and there may be the any other input here, then we have all outputs is equal to 1. So for all other combinations the enable input is 1. So the first combination is 0 0 0. It means D0 is 0 and all other outputs are equal to 1. In the next combination we are having 0 0 1. Then D0 and then D1 will be equal to 0 and all other outputs will be equal to 1. In the next combination we are having 0 1 0, in which D2 will be equal to 0 and all other outputs will be high. In next combination we are having 0 1 1, where D3 is equal to 0 and all other outputs are equal to 1. Next 1 0 0, in this D4 is 0 and all other outputs are high. Next 1 0 1, here D5 will be 0 and all other outputs are high. Then 1 0 1 1 0, then D6 is 0 and all other outputs are high, and in the last we are having 1 1 1, here D7 is 0 and all the outputs are equal to 1. So when we get the Boolean expression for 3 to 8 line decoder, then we get the output as D0 complement is equal to A complement B complement C complement, D1 complement is equal to A complement B complement C, D2 complement is equal to A complement B C complement, D3 complement is equal to A complement B C, D4 complement is equal to A B complement C complement, D5 complement is equal to A B complement C, D6 complement is equal to A B C complement, and in the last we have D7 complement is equal to A B and C. So these output expressions can be implemented by using 8 NAND gates and 4 NOT gates as shown in this circuit diagram. So here we are having this one enable input and the 3 inputs A, B and C here, and at the output side we are having the NAND gates here. So in the last we will discuss the applications of binary decoder, and all these applications you simply study it and see it, and relating this, if you have any kind of question, then you may discuss it regarding this, because I am it's up to you that applications of binary decoder you will do it by yourself, and if you have any question, then discuss it with me during the question answer session. So this was all about the decoder circuits, in which you have seen that we have the different types of decoder circuits. So this is all about the decoders. Thank you.